Hello everybody, here we are in Brazil for round 2 of the 2000 Real Grids Championship, and we have Mika Häkkinen on pole from David Coulthard here, Schumacher and Barrichello behind in the Ferraris. It is wet on track, but it is supposed to dry. Let's see what happens. And Häkkinen there, Coulthard already having a look down the inside. David Coulthard pushing to go into the lead of the Brazilian Grand Prix, and he's taken it. So, great move from Coulthard at the start. Häkkinen tucks in behind, then it's Schumacher, Barrichello, and I think Fisichella, and I think Eddie Irvine in 6th, and Jacques-Villeneuve already up from 10th on the grid into 7th place. So here we go, there's Häkkinen trying to find his way back past David Coulthard. The 2 Ferraris behind him, Barrichello applying pressure to Michael Schumacher. Well, he totally outperformed Michael in Australia before he went off, and now Häkkinen having another look at Coulthard there as Schumacher really at the moment is struggling to get his teeth into this year's Ferrari. That is clear. And Barrichello applying pressure, but Michael has found something because he's now applying pressure to Mika Häkkinen in 2nd place, and Villeneuve is now up in a 6th, though he is flying. The 97 World Champion. Here's a replay. This is Mika Häkkinen going past David Coulthard, so we might have missed that, but Häkkinen is back into the lead of the Grand Prix, and it's Coulthard that Schumacher is applying pressure to on this first lap here in Interlagos. Mika Häkkinen, though, with a clear lead. He's looking very, very good right now, and here's Villeneuve. A replay of his start and how he made up all of those positions, and he almost got the 6th place off of Eddie Irvine at the start. It didn't take him long to take it. There was the finish of the move, and I think we might well see an on board of this one as well. Here we go. Yep, so Villeneuve straight up in the 6th place. Really well done by Villeneuve. Here we go, Häkkinen is leading. Villeneuve now having a look at Giancarlofisichella, and they'll go, oh, Fizzy! Wasn't expecting Villeneuve to put the move. He goes to turn in and has to take evasive action. Jacques-Villeneuve up in a 5th place. Really strong from Villeneuve in the BAR. Started 10th, now running into 5th position and looking very, very good, very, very strong. Don't know if challenging the McLarens and Ferraris may well be a step too far for Villeneuve, but this is a super impressive display. Probably the best drive we've seen from Jacques for a long time. And Michael Schumacher continues to apply the pressure to David Coulthard. And there he goes, going through. Schumacher up in a 2nd place. And now he is stamping his authority back on Team Ferrari. And Coulthard, having led the race, has now dropped to 3rd. And Villeneuve is applying all sorts of pressure to Barrichello. So Rubens really doesn't have pace. Had he at the start, but doesn't have any more. And Jacques-Villeneuve has made nuisance of himself. Here is the replay of Michael Schumacher passing David Coulthard and up into 2nd position. And Schumacher is already closing on Häkkinen. He's got loads of pace, Michael Schumacher. He is surely going to be favourite for this race win now. The track is drying. Häkkinen still leading Schumacher, but not by much now. They are really in a battle. Yet another epic battle between these two. And Michael already pulling out to have a look. But they're going into the pits. Well, that is not going to help them. It's not often that Michael Schumacher gets the strategy call wrong, but there's 1 lap to go. Coulthard remains in the lead. Barrichello is 2nd. I think, is Villeneuve going to pit or is he going to stay out? Because this could be a podium for BAR if Jacques-Villeneuve stays out. Coulthard leading, and I think Barrichello in 2nd, and it is a BAR in 3rd place, but it's Zonta. So Villeneuve has pitted. Ricardozonta running up in 3rd place. Could be a home podium, and certainly not the Brazilian on the podium that one might have expected this weekend. There is Häkkinen, just finishing his pit stop. He's going to come out, and surely it's race run for the likes of Mika Häkkinen and Michael Schumacher. Häkkinen's slowing, he's got an issue, and Mika Häkkinen has broken down the pit lane, and Michael Schumacher runs into him and is greatly delayed. So that's, well, the race was already a bit run for Schumacher and Häkkinen. Well, it's definitely run for Häkkinen and likely run for Schumacher as well, as David Coulthard continues to lead. And there's Ralf Schumacher on board. He is in 4th place, trying to pressure and take that final podium position off of Ricardozonta. This could be Zonta's first podium, but Ralf has had a few podiums for Williams last year. He wants to get back into that habit, especially with Williams not having scored in Australia. Zonta continues to push. Barrichello comfortable enough in 2nd, but David Coulthard not really troubled at the front since Häkkinen and Schumacher pitted. He went from 2nd to 1st, down to 3rd, and then back into 1st place, and it's going to be David Coulthard who is going to win the Brazilian Grand Prix fantastically. Great strategy from Coulthard. Stayed out, won the race. Barrichello 2nd, then Zonta, Ralf Schumacher, Trulli and Wirtz. So the World Championship, Coulthard leads it on 16, Häkkinen 10, Barrichello on 6, ahead of Michael Schumacher, who is on 4, and so is Ricardozonta. And then you have Trulli also on 4, Frentzen 3, Ralfschumacher 3, Irvine 1 and Wirtz 1. Constructors, McLaren 26, Ferrari 10, Jordan 7, BAR 4, Williams 3, Jaguar 1 and Benetton 1. If you've enjoyed this content, please do remember to like and subscribe. Subscribing is free and it really helps the channel out. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and I'll see you soon.